Alright, so here I am in my van. I went ahead and wore my pants that I patched the other day. Right here, using Gorilla Grip and a patch. You can barely see the seam. I glued the seam together and then put this patch on with the ironing, or hot iron. You call it the cast iron pan. But as you can see, some of the part, it did start lifting. It did lift where I tried to iron it, but the places where I have the EB6000 or the Gorilla Grip, which is the equivalent to EB6000, definitely holding tight. So I'm glad I did that. Next time I'm just going to run a, either a crosshatch pattern like this, or I'm just going to do a Z formation like that, zigzag under the patch if I ever have another one of these holes. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, well, first I'm going to sew the seam, because I want to reinforce this patch with thread, needle and thread, and then I'm going to go around the outside edge of this patch like this and sew that down. Hopefully that'll work. So I picked up this thread, which is 45. I think these were $1.97 for these singers. 45 needle count. Some camel or neutral color thread, 8010. Now, this is my first time threading, or sewing something. Around the edge, there's a space cut out, so I will grab the thread if you're looking for the thread like I was. To thread this needle, see how close I can get. To thread that hole, just take the thread and fold it over in half like that, make a loop. Like that. If you need to, make it smaller so it'll fit through the eyelid. And just make a knot in it, like that. My guess is that you want to keep the knot on the end of the needle a little bit small, so it will pass through. I think they call that a sweeping stitch. Let's see if I can get some little bit of light in here. Super bright. I don't think that changed anything, did it? No. Alright, so I'm going to go through the back. I can barely see that seam on here. You can see it turning right here. Okay, so I'm going to start at the bottom now. I guess I'll work my way up. Should I start at the top and work my way down? Top and work my way down. Like, what do you call it? Like welding. I wonder how much thread you're supposed to take. That's what they did, okay. I think you're supposed to pull off how much you think you're gonna use. So, I'll do, double arm length. And yeah, we'll do this and make a knot. One, two, three. not like so. Just making a guess on how to do this. So. See if I can make this work. I'll see if that'll work. What am I looking at? Okay. I guess I should have done like a running stitch maybe on that patch. Yeah? I guess I could have gone a little bit further. It's probably gonna take forever to do. Anyways, that's what the stitch is starting to look like. I'm thinking that this glue is probably stronger than this thread, this Gorilla stuff. Fuck, they say you're supposed to do this 3 times? I have to tell you, this is some pretty tough shit to get through. I need a black card. Alright, needle goes over here on my magnet holder. So that's it so far. Let's see here if you can see that. There, that's better. There you go. You can see the running stitch on the outside of the patch and sweeping stitch. I need to do this again, do this again, and I think I'm gonna find somebody at Alterations and have them stitch this patch on here like that with a machine, because that is quite a lot of hand work. All right, peace.